In Java, a constructor is a block of code similar to the method. It is called when an instance of the class is created. Solve computer technology. Also note that the constructor is called when the object is created. All classes have a constructor by default. If you do not create a class constructor yourself, Java creates one for you. However, when you are not able to set initial value for the object attribute, so Java creates one constructor by default. If you want to create a constructor, you can create a constructor for your object attributes to initialize object attributes. Constructors in Java. Java constructor or constructor in Java is a terminology being used to construct something in our programs. A constructor in Java is a special method that is used to initialize objects. The constructor is called when an object of the class is created. It can be used to set initial value for object attributes. So when we create an object, a constructor is created. Constructor, that is a special method, is created to set initial value for the object attributes. In Java, a constructor is a block of code similar to the method. It is called when an instance of the class is created. At the time of calling the constructor, memory for the object is allocated in the memory. It is a special type of method. It is used to initialize an object. Every time an object is created using the new keyword, at least one constructor is called. So you have more than one constructor every time, but every time creating an object, the constructor is called. How constructors are different from methods in Java. Constructor have the same name as a class with which it is defined, while it is not necessary for the method in Java. Constructor does not return any type, while methods have return type or a void if does not return any value. So the main difference from the method is constructor does not have any return value. Method does or doesn't have a return type. Constructors are called only once at a time of object creation, while method can be called any number of times. So when we create an object, constructor is called once, but method can call many times as we want. Now let us come up with the syntax for the constructor being invoked at the time of object or instance creation. This is the syntax. We can create an object of the above class using below statement. This statement calling above constructor. This is when is the constructor is called. Each time an object is created using new keyword, at least one constructor, it could be the default constructor, is invoked to assign initial value to the data member of the same class.